What is good, Tsla family? It's Ray J back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down something very important for Tesla as we have some news about how many shares Elon Musk owns. I'm going to break down the significance of this and what this means for Tesla moving forward. But before I break anything down, let me just say two things. Firstly, I am not a financial planner. Take nothing I say as financial advice. And don't forget about the Moomoo link. The offer ends very soon. It ends today, so check it out before they run out. Anyways, when it comes to Tesla, I want to break down something very important. There's a new filing report that has come out and showing that Elon Musk owns 20.5% of the company, which is some very, very big news. So let's break this down. So basically, this happened yesterday, technically yesterday in the evening. But the thing is, there weren't really any mainstream articles talking about this. I also didn't see this on too many articles today that were mainstream. I did see this on Benzinga and just a couple of them, but I just want to break down what actually happened. So Tesla filed a 13G report and showing 20.5% ownership by Elon Musk. And that's actually a very, very big difference relative to his 13% stake, which was previously reported. So, what's changing here? What's going on? Basically, the filing is showing that Musk owns 715 million Tesla shares, which is a big difference compared to before. That consists of 411 million shares of common stock. So that's when he just owns the stock. And then also, he has options to purchase at 304 million shares. So the ownership stake is as of December 31st, 2023, which is less than 2 months ago. So that's actually some very, very big news. The 715 million total shares represents 20.5% of Tesla. And that is some very, very, very big news because now, all this news about how Elon Musk is going to acquire 25% of Tesla and this and that is becoming, I would say, less difficult to obtain at this point because of the fact that Tesla's already, or Elon Musk is already at almost 21%. So he just has to increase his stake by a little bit over 4% and he'll get to his 25% goal. We'll see what he does to get there. Does he end up exercising more options? Does he buy more shares? We'll have to wait and see. But this is once again some very, very big news. This is a big change that's basically coming out. And then there's also news coming out that he could own 20.6% of the company based off just stock and options ownership. So that's what I'm seeing for now. And this is some very, very huge news. Now, with this big increase that happened, don't forget that this involved unexercised stock options. So nothing has really changed from here. But that's once again some very, very good stuff for Tesla. Good news for the company. Musk does not just own 13% of the company, he actually has the ability to own 20.5% of it. And with that being said, with him having this control over Tesla, he could even try to buy more shares in the future to reach his goals. I'm also seeing this on other mainstream articles. He boosts his stake in Tesla to 20.5%, but not everything is including this, so I just want to call that out. So what's going on with Tesla's share price? It's pushing to about 195, this zone of resistance up here. We're going to be watching to see if this can actually hold. So watch and see how it reacts to this resistance. We're getting very close to 195. If we do break this, our next target is going to be all the way up here towards 197, technically speaking. It's all the way up here. But we're not going to worry about that yet. Let's just see how it reacts to this resistance. And if it rejects, watch 192.5 is critical support, followed by 190. As of right now, it's pushing up nicely. So watch and see how it reacts to this. Can we break out from this resistance? This is where Tesla rejected from previously. We'll see how it goes. Spy, on the other hand, is not looking as fun to play. It's actually not as strong as Tesla is. It's trying to push a little bit. I was saying that this thing might retrace, but we did actually come down a little bit to fill this gap. Now we're rebounding slightly. We'll see if this thing can try to push a little higher, but as of right now, watch 500.5. If that breaks, our next target is 501. We're getting very close to the target, but right now, Spy is not as strong. It's kind of choppy as well. So we'll see how well it can push. We're at 500.5 now. Let's see if we can break this. It is still favoring the bulls somewhat more. On the QQQ, it's the same thing. This came down. Now it's trying to rebound. It retested 432, which is what we predicted. I talked about this gap down here. I actually thought I could go a little lower than that before it bounced. Now we're trying to make our way back up. So watch this resistance right here at 433.3, followed by 434 to 435. And then for support, so let's see how well it holds 432. If it loses that, it's going to be coming back down to this support zone right here. Overall, the QQQ is still on an uptrend, still holding up decently. We'll see how well it holds and if it could push a little bit more. Nvidia looking pretty decent overall. It came down as we predicted. I told you it might retrace a little bit to about 725, if not 720. We bounced off 725. We're currently testing 732. It could go up to 734. And then after that, I mean, we're kind of range bound right now. So watch support at 725, resistance at 740, and we'll see how well this could hold. We had a cup and handle like formation, hasn't really played out yet, but we'll see how it reacts to this resistance. Otherwise, it's kind of range bound for now. And for Apple's looking kind of in the middle, not too strong. It actually continued to sell off because it wasn't done. We actually did temporarily break below 182, so there's a risk of it getting very close to 181 and 180. We are seeing some buyers defending it at 182, but like I said before, not the strongest for Apple, so it's showing some weakness. So be careful. It could get to the lower 180s, not looking that great. All right, guys, that is it for your very, very super quick intraday update, and I hope you guys found value in the news I provided about Elon Musk. There's not as much fear about how he's going to acquire 25% of the company. He technically has control over 20.5% of it already, so he's not that far away, and that's a good news for Tesla. That's why Tesla's popping the way it is. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, thank you for listening. Have a great day, and peace out.